Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I figured today I would do a things you might not know about me kind of thing, or 5 facts about me you might not know. Alright, so let's just jump right into it. So I live in New Mexico, but I am originally from New Jersey. Born and raised in New Jersey. I lived there for 25 years. I came out to New Mexico to visit my sister who had moved out here a few years prior. And the main things I like about New Mexico compared to New Jersey is the lack of humidity, the lack of snow, and how much cheaper it is to live here than the East Coast. So, and then when I came out here to visit, that's when I met George. And maybe one day we'll do a how we met video. If you guys want to see that, let us know. Maybe we'll do that one day. So, I've been out here for a total of 7 years now, although for a year we did live in Portland. So I moved out of New Jersey 8 years ago, but I've been out here for 7 years and in Portland, Oregon for a year. So if you're keeping track, if you did the math there, that does make me 33 years old. A lot of people don't believe me, but yes, I am 33 years old. I was born in 1985. But yeah, not a lot of people believe me that I'm 33. They think I'm like straight out of high school. I get a lot of clients that come in and they're like, "Oh, did you start doing this right outside of high school?" And I'm like, "No." I'm 33 and I've been doing this for 3 years. I am a cosmetologist. I've been doing that for 3 years now. I got fed up with working jobs like Walgreens and Staples. Those were the last 2 jobs I had before I started working at a hair salon. It is a lot of fun. I'm really good at haircuts. I'm okay at coloring. Not that great at everything else. Like if you want your hair braided, I can braid your hair, but if you want your hair in like some curled, styled updo thing, I'm probably not the best person to go to for that, but I can do some pretty good haircuts. And if you watched Diego's first haircut video, I cut his hair and I cut George's hair in that. I did actually go to college and I graduated about 11 years ago or so, back in 2008. I do have a bachelor's degree in art education, fine arts, and because I can draw and paint, I don't really do so much anymore. When I do draw, the medium that I like to work with is charcoal, and I can do some pretty good portraits. And then painting, I really like to work with either oils or acrylic. The reason why I didn't really pursue that as a career is, well, with art you have to be like amazing to make a career and like make that your day job. Like George, if you ever seen George's work, you should go check out his Instagram actually, because he is a really amazing artist. He sells his paintings, but it's still not enough for him to quit his day job. He still has to work at Trader Joe's. And the reason why I added the education part to it was because I was like, well, if I can't make money selling my art, what am I going to do? So I added the education part. And after I finished my student teaching, I was like, no, this is not for me. I have a new, I have like so much respect for like teachers that actually do it and all that stuff, and take like it's a lot of work, and I just like I couldn't handle it basically. Another thing is I play a lot of instruments. The instrument that I've played the longest is the violin, and I played that from about 3rd grade up until college. And with life and everything, I took some time. it kind of got put on the back burner, but I am trying to pick it back up again. So I try to practice a couple times a week. I also have a guitar that I try to play a couple times a week. I have a classical guitar. I've played the drums in the past. I played that in middle school and high school. I can play a little bit of piano, and I would actually love to get a piano one day. I would love a mini white grand piano. That's what I want. I want a white one. So yeah, the violin, guitar, drums. I can play a little bit of bass guitar too, and I think that's about it. I would like to get a mandolin one day too and learn how to play that. Basically any like string instruments, like I love. String instruments are my thing. I can also sing. I'm kind of like classically trained. I grew up singing in church. I got a lot of solos at church, and it is something that I still do every now and then. Like if I'm in the car by myself, I'll sing to the radio or I'll sing to Diego. But it's one of those things that I don't really let anybody else hear me sing unless we go out and do karaoke and I get a little liquid encouragement first. Alright, and then the last thing is I have scoliosis. Scoliosis is when your spine is curved. I found out I had scoliosis in 7th grade, and by that time it had progressed quite a bit. I have pictures of it somewhere. If I do still have those, if I can find them, I'll put them in the video. I'll put them like right here. I found out I had scoliosis in 7th grade. When we found out I had it, I had about a 32-degree curve in my upper back and about a 28-degree curve in my lower back. And over time, it's gotten a little better, a little worse. We just try not to get it to be bad, like super bad. I mean, it's already bad, so even worse. Obviously, you wouldn't really know looking at me that I do have this significant curve in my back. And to just prevent it from getting worse, I did wear a back brace for a year when I slept. That was back when I was in 7th grade. That's like basically the first thing they tried, and after a year, it kind of just wasn't really helping, So they decided to stop doing that. That's when I started going to a chiropractor. And in 8th grade, we started out by me going 3 times a week. And then over time, only twice a week and then once a week kind of thing. And I basically went to a chiropractor from about 8th grade up until college. Because of the scoliosis, I almost decided not to have any kids. This is because all the chiropractors that I saw a few throughout the years that I was going, and pretty much all of them said, which is about 2 or 3 of them, said when I asked them about having kids, they said that basically they all said the same thing. They're like, well, I can't say that you can't, but you're definitely gonna have more complications and more pain. And I was okay, maybe I shouldn't do this then. But then I decided to just go for it and see. And while I hated being pregnant, and I discussed that in our Q&A video last time, while I hated it, I really didn't have any more pain than normal. And there were no severe complications throughout the pregnancy or or giving birth at all. So I don't know if maybe they were just wrong or if I just kind of lucked out. Alright, well, those are just a few more things about me. If you liked this video, give it a big thumbs up. And I hope those facts were interesting for you guys to learn. And if you're new to our channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so we know that you guys like what we're doing. And we will see you guys in our next video. Alright, have a good day. Bye.